Hey everybody, happy holidays. My name's Mucha Marapa. I'm a marketing consultant and strategist who works primarily with the small business, the self-employed consultant and the entrepreneur, where I teach them to become better marketers of their products, their services and themselves. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. On this page, you'll actually see the link to a fascinating interview that I read just a couple of weeks ago, where a leading authority in the golf industry said that moving forward, golf industry professionals needed to market better. They needed to position themselves as authorities. They needed to be a little bit more proactive. And while I wholeheartedly agreed with the article, it came back to that same question that I've experienced in the golf industry was how? Who is teaching the golf industry professionals to become better marketers? You've all got a talent. You may have a talent for teaching. You may have a wonderful pro shop. You may organize pro-ams, corporate golf days. But who's teaching you how to do that? Now, my own background in the industry is from 1999 until 2010. I actually had the good fortune and the privilege to have several great roles in the industry, including club secretary at one of the leading golf clubs in Britain and Ireland that was voted in the top 100. I was also the sales and marketing director for a resort out in South Africa that was voted World Resort of the Year. And most recently, I was the UK consultant for a property in Ireland that was voted European Resort of the Year. And judging from what I've seen since I left the industry, it hasn't changed a whole lot from when I was there, which, marketing either took two roles. Number one was you went ahead and filled out full-page adverts and went to big shows and big exhibitions without really tracking how effective the marketing was. Or secondly, you were involved with an organization who said, there is no marketing money available, As golf industry professionals, I think you have a responsibility, a direct responsibility, to become great at marketing. Great at marketing is like having a great short game. During good times, you'll be very well off with your business. During not so good times, you can still make things happen because you are being frequent and consistent in the manner in which you communicate to your past clients and your existing clients as well. So what I'd like you to do is fill out this survey, because from the start of 2012, I'm providing some free training on how you as a golf professional can market yourself better. I've put together what I like to call golf's marketing 5 fundamentals based on the great Ben Hogan's 5 fundamentals. But I'd like you to fill out this survey because that will give me the information and the background knowledge that I need in order to put together the kind of program that will serve you. Having gone onto some of the forums and the Facebook pages, I'm just not seeing a whole lot there for the golf professionals, but I might be looking in the wrong place. And before I go, I'd just like to leave you with this one clip from a gentleman called Darren Hardy of Success Magazine. And in this clip, Darren weighs up the importance of marketing with several other important factors. Just take a quick look.
Let me ask you a question. If you had the option where a genie popped out of a lantern and he or she gave you the ability to pick one of these 4 things to be the best in your space at, the very best, which 4 would you pick? Either the best management and leadership, the best margins in your space, the best marketing in your space, or the best product and solution in your space. If you had a chance to pick any one of these 4 to be the very best, which would you pick? How many people would pick management and leadership? Okay, there's no wrong answers here, by the way. How many people would pick margins? Not many CPAs in the room. How many people pick marketing? Okay, how many people would pick the best product and solution? Okay, maybe it was a little bit of a setup. So let's say you pick the number 1 product and solution. Let me just sort of debunk that a little bit. What is the number 1 restaurant in the world? McDonald's. Do they have the best product? What is the number 1 wine in the world? You're right out of Napa Valley of all these fantastic heritage of winemaking and all the rest of that. What's number 1? Gallo? It's worse. Franzia. And it comes in a box. What's the number 1 water? We have all these, Fujis and, you've got Evians, you've got Smart Waters and all these. What's the number 1 water? Aquafina, Dasani, and Polar Springs, owned by Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and Nestle. #1 waters in the world. Point is, it doesn't have to be the best product or solution to be #1. So, those of you that said management, let's unearth that a little bit. These people had the best talent available in their organizations. Enron, McKinsey & Company, Ocean's 12, A-list of actors, totally failed. And then the 2004 United States Olympic basketball team. First time, star-studded NBA stars on one team. Do you remember what happened? They came in third. They got beat by Lithuania. Not Dream Team managements. How about margins? Certainly all the CPAs and CFOs would say, I want the biggest margins, because with margins you could do everything. Hey, look, if the product doesn't sell, it doesn't matter what the margins are. So here's the reality. Like it or not, I don't like it. But here's the reality. I'd rather say the best product and solution, truly. But that's just not how it works, and you just need to know what the reality is so that you can know how to work with it. Success of any product, service, or solution is 10% the quality of the product. 90% marketing.
Interesting stuff. Now, such a clip and assessment is going to be up for all sorts of debate. I appreciate that. And we also know that if at the end of the day you cannot teach, or you don't have the ability to make a golfer look good, you know, you could be the greatest marketer and the end product won't deliver. We know that, we get that. However, I'm not altogether sure that golf pro industry professionals are doing enough to actually market themselves, create that shop window in the first place. So again, please go ahead, fill out this survey, register your details below as well, and in return I'll send you an audio clip before the training starts on how marketing is like having a razor sharp short game. It's some great training, I know it will serve you, and I look forward to speaking to you again in 2012.